Research is underway at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science to find out more about how our sensation of taste works. And one of the researchers will share why she's interested in this subject this Saturday during the Girls and Science event, this great event going on at the museum. And Dr. Nicole Garno is with us now. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
This is fascinating stuff. And let's start with the whole idea behind Girls and Science first, because we hope to accomplish what here? And I think it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, I mean, this event really is a creative spin on career fairs, which aren't traditionally very fun. You know, there are people standing behind tables. But the idea is to use this theme of clubhouses, and that's way more fun and exciting for people to really get the chance to hear the stories of these women behind science. So you don't just learn what they do, but you learn who they are and what inspires them.
Well, that's inspiring when you're dealing with girls of this age,
Absolutely.
you know, and they love to look up to somebody. And that's kind of an important way of targeting girls of this age, too, which is extremely important.
It is, but the interesting thing about this event is that hopefully no one will text me right away, let me explain, is that it's not necessarily targeting girls, because girls already up to a certain age believe that they can do whatever they want. You know, they have a lot of confidence in themselves. So part of this is that we want this to be experienced for families. So for the brothers and the cousins and the parents to see all of this inspiration that's going on, because these are the folks that are ultimately influencing these gals. And so if we can have whole families experience this together, then hopefully we can change the message that science is for girls. And that's something that we're really trying to do, because at the end of the day, we've got 50% of the workforce is women, and only 24% are in STEM.
Well,
so
girl,
it's part of it.
And I have 4 daughters.
Yes,
so
we were just talking about
this,
that.
you know. And women can come up with inspiring things that men can't really do. Our minds kind of don't work certain ways, and women can think of things. And I want to find out what drew you into science and genetics.
For me, you know, it's pretty simple. I was inspired because of people who believed me when I didn't even believe in myself. So that's the power of that can't be understated. The other thing that the people surrounding me did when I was growing up is they didn't force me to answer the statement, I want to be X when I grow up. And this is really important, because that's a really limiting statement, particularly for girls, because it sets you up for only saying you want to be something you know about. And the reality is we're training our children for jobs that don't exist yet. And the second thing is, if you hit any bump in the road or any obstacle, the students, particularly girls, will see it as a failure and kind of give up. So instead, my parents and my teachers really thought about it in the way of, what do you want to do? And so this is active, this is using verbs. And so for me, it was, I want to make discoveries in human genetics. I just thought human genetics that was it. That's like the new space frontier for me. I want to work with people. I want to share my passion and communicate science beyond the realm of just professional scientists. So that could have taken me in a lot of directions. But by thinking about it that way, I didn't close doors. I left a lot of doors open career-wise, and I would have never in a million years thought that I would end up at a museum. But thinking about what you want to do versus what you want to be is a really smart way to think about that.
I learned something there from that today.
There you go. Bring that home to your girls.
I'm going to frame it within what do you want to do. I need a title on something now.
No, you don't need a title.
Open the doors.
Absolutely.
And this is going to be great stuff, and this is coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure to talk with you about this. Dr. Garno, we appreciate it. You can join her, and our Lauren Whitney will be there for Girls in Science this Saturday. It's at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Meteorologist Dave Aguilera will also be there making some weather. That's kind of a Dave thing. It's all included with the cost of admission. You can find out more at cbsdenver.com. We will see you there Saturday. More than